Imagine living in a nation that is often rated as the happiest in the world. It is like a wintry paradise blanketed in snow for the majority of the year, with very peaceful people and no hustle and bustle. There aren't many important events on the nation's itinerary. Finland, a dreamlike nation in Northern Europe, with a population of 5.5 million, is known as the land of 1,000 lakes, due to its roughly 188,000 lakes and nearly 180,000 islands, despite appearing small on a map. Everyday life is calm and straightforward, with everyone occupied with their businesses and no chaos. Finland is a remarkable nation that spans 338,000 square kilometers. The country's high per capita income is one of the many factors contributing to its prosperity, in addition to being one of the happiest countries in the world. The country's relatively low population for its area contributes to its welfare and per capita incomes. The country's annual domestic national income of $310 billion translates to about $60,000 per person, which satisfies the people financially. Finland is ranked third for having one of the strongest passports. With it, one can enter numerous nations without a visa. Additionally, the strong passport gives Finns the freedom to form businesses and obtain residency permits in other nations. Despite having a small population, Finland is well known for its inventions and brands. The nation has helped create human life. More manageably, one of Finland's most well-known contributions is the invention of the sauna, which has become an essential part of Finnish culture. There are over 3 million saunas in Finland, meaning that there is one for every 2 people. Saunas are deeply embedded in Finnish culture, and the majority of Finns visit a sauna several times a week to purify their body and mind. There is even a slogan in Finnish culture that asserts that a home without a sauna is not a residence where one can enjoy a view of the snowy. One of the most popular ways for people from Finland and other countries to decompress is by taking in the scenery. They appreciate visiting the nation's top-notch spas and saunas in this way, which helps maintain their physical and emotional well-being. Especially in the winter, people find that coming to saunas is more calming, which in turn keeps their bodies healthier. While other nations have struggled internally, Finland has progressively improved despite not always being a top travel destination. For instance, it built the internationally renowned brand Nokia. Despite falling behind firms like Samsung and Apple, Nokia, which is well known for its iconic phones, is still producing them today. Interestingly, the nation even has a town named Nokia. Finland is a country with a coastline on the Baltic Sea that borders Russia to the east, Norway to the north, and Sweden to the west. The Finnish people are thought to be of Scandinavian and Slavic descent from Central Asia and the Siberian region of Russia. The northern part of the country is called Lapland. The people who live in Lapland are referred to as Laplanders. The capital of Lapland is renowned for having more reindeer than people. You may visit a reindeer farm or take a reindeer sleigh ride to meet the real Santa Claus, who now resides in Rovaniemi and welcomes visitors all year long. From September to March, visitors throng to the Finnish Lapland wilderness to catch a glimpse of the breathtaking yellow, green, pink, and purple lights, making Finland one of the best sites to see the magnificent Northern Lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights are thought to be visible here 200 nights a year, or nearly every day during the winter months of May through August. The majority of Finns, more than 90%, identify as Finns because of the country's 24-hour sunshine, which has earned them the moniker Land of the Midnight Sun. The Finnish population's genetic makeup, which includes ancestry from northern peoples, is frequently linked to physical beauty. In addition to Finland's high affluence and productivity, immigrants from far-off places frequently complement the country's physical beauty. Finland is thought to be home to some of the most beautiful people in Northern Europe. Finland is renowned for its outstanding educational system as well. Everyone in the nation has equal access to free education. Standard schools concentrate on theoretical studies, while polytechnic schools make up the Finnish educational system. For instance, practical applied courses are offered by polytechnic schools. Instead of traditional tests based on memorized lecture notes, engineering students are evaluated through practical experiments in labs and training areas. This way, education in Finland is both academic and practical, imparting lifelong knowledge to students. Students in the nation's mandatory 9-year education system, which does not include private schools, have 3 to 4 hours of instruction per day and a maximum of 20 hours per week. They do not attend school all day and do not have homework. Instead, they finish their assignments at school. Courses in philosophy and logic are offered before courses in biology and mathematics. Finland's citizens are renowned for being reliable, open-mindedness, and diligence, which support the nation's low crime rate. For example, a 2023 study only reported Finland has 2,759 crimes per 100,000 people, ranking 12th in the offense ranking among 133 nations. The survey also showed that the Gulf's Arab nations are the safest, while nations with a strong emphasis on terrorism or the economy, like Afghanistan and Venezuela, are the most hazardous. If you travel to Finland, you'll notice right away how many pine trees there are. These aesthetically pleasing trees can be found throughout the nation's large green areas and forests. They appear lovely all year round because of Finland's emphasis on protecting its open spaces and smaller population. As a result, you won't find these regions being quickly replaced by concrete constructions. Visitors to Finland for the first time may encounter transient lightheadedness or nosebleeds brought on by the intense fresh air, particularly if they are from a region in Finland with low air quality. Every man's right, or joka miehenoikeus, is a notion. This idea permits recreational access to the majority of outdoor areas and bodies of water. It implies that you are free to explore Finland's enormous forests or graze for berries and mushrooms. Interestingly, Finland today has more forest than any other country in Europe, with over 70% of its territory covered by forests. Since the air in Estonia, Iceland, and New Zealand is the purest in the world, you may enjoy a high-quality life in Finland, from the weather and natural surroundings to the living circumstances and culture. You should absolutely stay in the treehouses tucked away amid the pine trees if you're just here for a short while. Imagine waking up to such a lovely and tranquil scene. In the evenings, tourists to this serene northern region frequently congregate around campfires. Savoring each other's companionship in the quiet nature of Finland, they enjoy local music, eat Finnish food, and browse the shops, all of which are unique activities in Finland, particularly if you are visiting for a brief period of time and have the means to do so. During the winter, Finland's lakes freeze and are covered in thick sheets of ice. Therefore, you should take an icebreaker journey to the north of the country. Due to this circumstance, the nation now has a distinct tourism industry. People enjoy the lovely moment while sailing on icebreaker ships across frozen lakes and even the Baltic Sea. In a similar vein, these vessels convey people from Finland to the northern part of Sweden. For example, European nations have oil deposits in addition to tourism and transportation. Following the discovery of its oil riches, Norway's prosperity increased. These nations frequently traveled to different parts of the world and used ships to transport oil during the winter cold. To get these oils across the frozen, these ships are employed for a variety of functions in the Baltic Sea, such as safe ice cruises, but these days they are mostly utilized for entertainment. For instance, when the ship approaches land, people jump from it into the icy seas at minus. If all of this isn't enough to make you happy, they swim in the ice-covered waters of the Baltic Sea while wearing air-filled inflatable suits that prevent them from drowning in the cold. Finland presents yet another lovely possibility. If you like traveling in the winter and would want to experience the thrill of being in a snow-covered landscape, you are free to leave. Sledding with husky Siberian wolves and having the rush of speed makes it feel like you're in a Hollywood production. Sledding with the huskies adds excitement to the breathtaking surroundings, which may seem familiar to someone from a far-off culture like Siberia. Due to Finland's EU membership, long-term residents must get a Schengen visa in order to travel, even for brief visits. Proficiency in both the second official language and Finnish is essential. Proficiency in Finnish, for instance, at a B2 level is frequently necessary for professional practice even if you have a job offer. Thus, learning the language is crucial to living in Finland. This is true not just for speaking with locals, but also for employment chances in Finland. Finland's capital, Helsinki, is situated in the country's southernmost region and has a graceful, imposing appearance even from above. Despite the country's beauty and excellent standard of living, the city's charm is evident. Depression rates are unexpectedly high. Given the top-notch medical services, this could appear nonsensical. Education and the country's natural beauty, but Scandinavians, particularly those in their 50s, have a higher suicide rate. While the country's year-round cold and cloudy weather is a contributing factor, people in Finland frequently accomplish things that typically require a lot of effort at a young age, leading to a sense of satisfaction. But some find it difficult to deal with this satisfaction as they age. It is suggested that a lack of belief